Hey, you probably don't know why you're here. And to be honest, I'm not going to do a very good job of explaining why you're here. But that's mostly because I'm still kind of figuring out why I'm here. So, how am I supposed to know why you're here? I'm just going to start with information. Information that I know as to why I'm here. I am taking a 40-day fast. Now, fasts can show up in a lot of different ways. The most common being food. Fasting from food. That's the most well-known type of fast. There are so many different kinds that you can fast from. Watching TV, you can fast from smoking cigarettes, you can take a fast from drinking caffeinated beverages. However, this fast for me will be half no food, so 20 days of no food, just liquids, and half with a very select type of food, such as almonds, dried fruit, pretzels, beef jerky. There's really not a set type of diet that I'm trying to follow in the second 20 days. Really, the common denominator is all of those foods I just listed. I tolerate, I don't really overly love. So for me, the first 20 days will be completely depriving myself of food. The second 20 days will be depriving myself of foods that I enjoy. I am on day 1 of this fast right now. It's about 8:30 p.m. in the evening. This is honestly pretty typical for me from day to day. I usually won't eat until the end of the night when I eat just a lot of food to make up for all the food I didn't eat throughout the day. It's a horrible habit that I really need to break. And I guess in a way I am breaking it by doing this. But anyways, I am hungry. I'm not normally hungry at this point in the day. But I'm hungry right now. Why am I hungry? Probably because I am so aware of the fact that I'm not eating food right now. Now, I'm just starting to talk. Let me pause back up a little bit. The whole reason that I'm even doing this fast to begin with, and I don't know how this is going to resonate with you guys, but the whole reason I'm doing this fast is because God called me to do this fast. And that's literally it. That is the only reason I have. Life kind of lined up perfectly for this. I currently am not renting an apartment. I'm actually living with my parents. So while I pay rent, I don't pay as much. God put me in a spot financially where I had a little bit saved up. I was able to take a, obviously, 40-day break from work, just due to the fact that I was able to save money in the months leading up to this. Going on this fast terrifies me. Like I said, I'm on day 1. I'm already hungry. It's all I can really think about. I've spent today getting here, getting set up with my brand new tent. I'm very excited about it. It's one of the things I had to purchase to go on this trip. I read a lot today, drank a few different juices. I have some like V8s I was drinking. I hate V8, mind you, but it's kind of necessary because I need my fruits and veggies, even if I'm not going to be eating solids. And I cannot get my mind off of food. I am realizing on day one, when I am not even feeling an actual hunger pain yet, I'm just thinking about being hungry. But I am realizing that this is going to be a lot harder than I thought it was. But I'm kind of hoping that you guys can hold me accountable throughout this time. I don't know if there's going to be 2 or 3 of you, or however many God chooses there to be. But however many of you decide to follow me on this journey, I really just want you guys to be able to hold me accountable. And what I mean by that, because I know this is a pre-recorded video, how on earth are you going to hold me accountable when I don't even know who you are, when I don't even have comments open? I can't even see who you are that's watching it. I don't need to see who you are. Granted, I'm so happy you're here, and I hope you enjoy my company. But I don't need to know who you are. I don't need to know what your background is. I don't need to know what your political beliefs are. I don't need to know your religious beliefs. You can be an atheist, or you can be a Catholic, or you can be just a follower of Christ like I am. I don't really have a name other than that. But I'm just glad you're here, because you're the reason I'm going to keep posting these videos every evening. That's my commitment to you watching this video, that I want to post these videos every evening. Now, I am not the most fluent with words, and I am very socially awkward. Lady at the pool earlier today called me a unicorn because I am a 26-year-old semi-attractive man who doesn't have a wife, doesn't have kids, doesn't really have a direction in life right now. And she's right. It's not very common, at least from her perspective. And I think that there are a lot of people that do seem to have it together a lot more than they actually do. But that's honestly a thought for another day. Sorry if that didn't make sense. You're going to be seeing a lot of that with me, because God knows I'm not perfect. If you're still watching this at this point and you're interested in just listening to me talk about what I'm doing from day to day, how I'm feeling, some fun facts about me. I'm 26 years old. Fun fact. And I have a lot of little like fun things about me that I would love to share with you over the next 40 days. But if you're still here and you're still watching, just know that it doesn't really get better than this. So just come along for the ride. Pretend that you're sitting around this campfire with me, which, let me show you my campfire right now. I decided actually not to build a campfire. That is a citronella candle, because I hate bugs, and I really just don't want them anywhere near me. I know, guy that hates bugs living in the woods for 40 days, it's not gonna go well. At least it wouldn't go well if it were just me. But like I said, God called me on this trip, and I'm not alone, because he has proven to me every step leading to me getting to this trip that he's with me. So personally, I'm really excited to share with you guys what God does from day to day. Today was more of a relaxed, settle in, unpack, breathe kind of day. I went swimming a little bit. I started reading C.S. Lewis' Out of the Silent Planet. It's honestly a harder read than I thought it was going to be. I made it about 3 chapters in, and I'm not entirely sure I understand what's going on. I might have to go back and read it again, but I have 40 days to do it. I have 40 days to read a lot of other books. I have 40 days to learn more about God. I have 40 days to figure out what the heck I'm doing with my life. And I honestly think it would be really cool if you guys came along for the journey. Now, I'm not gonna let the videos go much longer than 10 minutes typically. Today's, it's gonna be a little bit longer, just because I have more to say. That was kind of my introduction. And unfortunately, because I'm so far into the video at this point, I'm not starting over. That's just not happening. So any blunders that I make, I hope you guys can laugh at them. Just know that I am inwardly panicking that I made a mistake, and I'm ashamed of the fact that I have to post this. But now that that's out there, a little bit about me to get us started. Like I said, 26 years old. Oh, this is me. My name is Ben, by the way. So, yeah. Name's Ben, 26 years old. I have one sister, 2 parents. Blessed to have them still married. I have 1 cat, and up until yesterday, I was a manager at a dine-in bistro. I also managed a bakery and cafe that was connected to the bistro. It was honestly a great job. I really enjoyed it. It had its downsides, like every job does, but overall, God really used that job to get me right where I am right now. Couple things that I want to do if this ends up being something that I don't even know why I'm saying that. I'm going to keep doing this. Whether you guys are watching or not, I'm going to keep doing this. But something that I want to do, I want to give you guys a song of the day, a song that I listen to. I love music, and I love a wide variety of music. So I'm going to give you guys a song that I primarily enjoyed that day, or that I really want you guys to know about that I enjoy. I'm going to give a little fun fact about me, and in the days to come, I'm going to tell you guys something really cool that God did in my life that day, or that he taught me from something I read, something I experienced. Those are the 3 main things that I want to be able to give you guys. So I feel like I've already given you plenty of fun facts. I'm gonna revisit my cat at a later point because he needs to be a more focal point of a fun fact. You guys don't even know yet. He's great. His name's Dibble. There, that's your fun fact. D-I-B-L. Remember that. But song of the day. I forgot to look this up before I started the video, but like I said, I am committed. I'm just now seeing that I could stop this, but at this point, who cares? I am entirely blanking, so I'm gonna have to pivot to just a different song. Wow, guys. Wow. I owe you 2 songs tomorrow. Like I said, I'm very socially anxious, so the fact that I'm not coming up with a song right now, I may just start crying about this. I won't, but I may. Anyways, that's gonna bother me so much. I'll come back to it if I think of one. Something that God has taught me today. It's not huge in the way that God can be huge, but I was putting together my tent today, and one of the poles, you stick the poles together to be able to form the tent. This is the first time I put this tent together, mind you. Like, I just opened it. It's fresh from I think it's a Coleman tent. The pole itself was a little bit warped, and I could not fit the pieces together, and I was spending about 10 minutes on this. It's the heat of the day. Sweat is just pouring down my face, and I'm getting more and more frustrated. All of a sudden, I just remembered, why am I getting frustrated? I have 40 days to put this tent together. Worst case scenario, I sleep in my car tonight. Why does that seem like a thing that God taught me? Because if I had had that situation happen to me 3 or 4 months ago, I would have given up. I would have said, this isn't worth it. This is 5 minutes into my journey, and I already can't get this right. I would start telling myself I'm a screw up. I would start telling myself that I don't know enough about the world to be able to set up a damn tent. But God, in his infinite mercy and wisdom and patience and love, we're just gonna say love, God in his love reminded me that I have all the time in the world to set up this tent, and that I have all the resources. I had a hammer, I had a knife. What did I do? I wedged a knife into that pole and I hammered it out. 3 or 4 months ago, I never would have thought I could have done that. I know it's a tiny little thing. That's how bad my self-esteem is. Sorry, artist just came to mind. I think his name is you know what? No. I am looking this up for you guys. Okay, apparently if you close out the camera app, it just turns off the video that you were doing. So hopefully I am also competent enough to splice a video together. We're about to find out how tech savvy I am. If you're seeing this, that means I succeeded. But it's Vian Isaac, I think. I might be really butchering this guy's name, but Vian Isaac. Honestly, just his new album, it's peaceful to me. I'm more of the music, not the words kind of guy. I'm working on learning the words a little bit better to the songs I listen to, but I believe the song that's really coming to mind right now is a song called "To Be Happy" by him. Like I said, this whole album's great, but yeah, that's my artist. I will be a lot more prepared next time, I promise. But yeah, if you guys are interested and want to keep following me, I'm going to be doing this for 40 days. I have no idea what's on the other side of the 40 days, but I would love for you guys to follow me on this journey and figure it out with me. But in the meantime, until tomorrow, the main phrase that I am reminding myself every day is mind over matter, God over mind. Maybe I'll elaborate on that later. Maybe it's really obvious. I don't know. But that's the phrase that God's given me. And that is the phrase that's going to get me through this 40 days. But in the meantime, I love you guys. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.